Not the result we wanted. Did not play well enough for long enough. And unfortunately, against a good team, you can't do that. So we got what we need. We got what we deserve today.
Just couldn't get over the hump there. You guys had it within a score or a few scores for a long time during that game until that run they made a little late there in the second half. Just what was it about this game where you guys weren't able to get over that hump?
You got to get big stops. You got to get timely stops, and we weren't able to do that. So dug ourselves a hole, made a couple shots, made a couple free throws, and then they come down, make a three, come down, make a shot off the bounce, offensive rebound, stick back. We just couldn't get a stop when we needed to get a stop.
Obviously, a really physical game, especially underneath. Talk about the job that Jonathan did today.
Mogbo?
Yeah.
I thought he played solid. We were overall out toughed around the basket. There's no question about that, and from start to finish. And so I'm not too sure that without watching the tape I can give anyone any type of props for being physical around the rim right now. But overall we definitely were not that today.
Hey, you talked last week when we were in here just about how you guys need to win home games and how important that is if you want to stay in that league race. You see another one go today. Just what has it been about the home, about how tough it's been to play at home this year when it's 6-4 and 6-3? Just kind of what's been different about it?
I don't know, but today we just didn't have the toughness and the aggression and the things needed to win a game like that. I think that's the same thing we played Bradley. So in regards to our league games, we were just out toughed both times. And I could really come in here and say that every time. If we win a game, I can come here and say we out toughed them. If we didn't win a game, I can come here and say they out toughed us. So to answer your question, we're getting out toughed at home. That's what we're getting. That's what's happening to us.
You say how tough, but the guys also talked about how you talked about execution there in the huddle, just the little things that they weren't doing. Just what were those little things you saw throughout the game?
Oh, it's too many to name. We had too many defensive breakdowns, but I don't know. But you cannot execute and still win a game. The tougher team's going to win. It's not like they made a lot of execution mistakes. The game was taken from us from start to finish.
Coach, you guys obviously are coming here after having a great road victory against Drake, sweep that season series with them. Is it more frustrating because this game was taken from you, or is it more frustrating that you guys could not get the momentum to carry over and defend home court?
Good question. It's very upsetting when something is taken from you.
Coach, how do you got another game in 3 days? How do you learn from this and flush this in 3 days and get ready for another one against UIC?
Well, we're not flushing this one just yet, so we're going to learn from this one the next 2 days, I guess, Monday and Sunday and Monday, and then hopefully come out and be a little bit better on Tuesday. But we're not going to be flushing this one today.
Talk about the toughness. You guys are 10-10 on the year, so it's been inconsistent throughout the year with the toughness. Just how do you instill that when we have about another month and a few weeks of a season when you guys are trying to get hot at the right time?
Just got to practice it. Continue to practice it. Continue to find the group that's the toughest together. But a lot of it is just the decision making. Making it up in your mind that you're going to be a guy that's going to do what's tough, and we'll have to continue to show them on film and continue to practice it, and then when those opportunities present themselves, then step up and make tough plays.
Where are we at on James right now?
He practiced yesterday. The ball hit his hand too hard, so he couldn't go today. We'll give it another try on. I guess we practice live on Monday. And if he can go, we'll play him. But it's just, if the ball hit it too hard, so he couldn't go today.
Saw Dawson a new brace on his leg. Just what's the future for him?
Yeah, he's on the shelf for I know at least 4 weeks, so he's probably not going to come back this year.
Coach, normally Donovan Clay's been a guy that has really been able to step up and score a lot for you guys. Didn't have his best game tonight. Was it what they were doing? Was it maybe a lack of aggression on his part?
It's always a little bit of both. They just don't let him score. He probably missed a couple opportunities to do some things he's been doing well, but Yeah, I think they had a nice game plan, but Donnie's the type of guy that if he doesn't want to be guarded, he doesn't have to be. But yeah, a little bit of both. Yeah.
And the referees really let these two teams play like it was a playoff game. Did you like that both teams could kind of get physical and not have the whistle blow as much as we've seen before?
Yeah, I mean, ideally you don't want them stopping it too much. You just want it to be the same, and I thought it was the same. They were letting both teams play, and second half they tightened it up a little bit, which is normal. But no, I thought they did a decent job. It's a hard job.
Coach, you talked about things you might have not liked tonight, but you guys were down 11 with just a couple minutes left. You get it within 2. Is there any good part, like when it comes to the end of the game, you guys get right back in? Is there anything positive you can take out of that?
I mean, it is. What those things are, I'll need to watch it first. But our guys, they compete. They just don't fold. But we probably shouldn't have been down 11. Is probably what's got me pretty upset. And but nevertheless, lesson learned, man. Lesson learned.